Chapter 3, Section 4 of Cup of Gold. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit Librivox.org. Read by Kurt from Tucson, Arizona. Cup of Gold by John Steinbeck. The legend of the Red Saint grew in his brain like a powerful vine, and a voice came out of the west to coax and mock, to jeer and cozen Henry Morgan. He forgot the sea and his idling ships. The buccaneers were penniless from their long inactivity. They lay about the decks and cursed their captain for a dreaming fool. He struggled madly against the folding meshes of his dream and argued with the voice. May God damn La Santa Roja for sowing the world with an insanity. She has made cutthroats bay the moon like lovesick dogs. She is making me crazy with this vain desire. I must do something, anything, to lay the insistent haunting of this woman I have never seen. I must destroy the ghost. Ah, it is a foolish thing to dream of capturing the cup of gold. It would seem that my desire is death. And he remembered the hunger which had drawn him from Cambria, for it was duplicated and strengthened now. His thoughts were driving sleep away. When drowsiness crept in on the heels of exhaustion, La Santa Roja came in too. I will take Maracaibo, he cried in desperation. I will drown this lusting in a bowl of horror. I will pillage Maracaibo, tear it to pieces, and leave it bleeding in the sand. There is a woman in the cup of gold, and they worship her for unnameable beauties. Make the gathering at the Isle de la Vaca. Call in true hearts from the corners of the sea. We go to riches! His ships flew out to the Bay of Maracaibo, and the town was frantic in defense. Run into this bottle harbor. Yes, under the guns. Cannonballs cried through the air and struck up clouds of dirt from the walls, but the defense held ground. It will not fall? Then take it in assault. Powder pots flew over the walls, tearing and maiming the defenders in their burst. Who are these wolves? They cried. Ah, brothers, we must fight until we die. We must ask no clemency, brothers. If we fall, our dear city... Ladders rose against the fort, and a wave of roaring men swarmed over the walls. Ah, San Lorenzo, hide us, bear us away. These are no men, but devils. Hear me, quarter. Ah, Jesus, where art thou now? Throw down the walls, let no two stones stand together. There is a woman in the cup of gold, and she is lovely as the sun. Grant no quarter. Kill the Spanish rats. Kill all of them. And Maracaibo lay pleading at his feet. Doors were torn from the houses, and the rooms gutted of every movable thing. They herded the women to a church and locked them in. Then the prisoners were brought to Henry Morgan. Here's an old man, sir. We are sure he has riches, but he has hidden them away, and we can never find any. Then put his feet in the fire. Why, he is a brazen fool. Break his arms. He will not tell. Put the whipcord about his temples. Oh, kill him and stop his screaming. Perhaps he had no money. There is a woman in Panama. Have you scratched out every grain of gold? Place the city at ransom. We must have riches after pain. A fleet of Spanish ships came sailing to the rescue. A Spanish squadron coming? We will fight them. No, we shall run from them if we can get away. Our hulls lag in the water with their weight of gold. Kill the prisoners. She is as lovely as the sun. And Captain Morgan sailed from broken Maracaibo 250,000 pieces of 8 were in his ships, and rolls of silken stuffs, and plates of silver, and sacks of spices. There were golden images from the cathedral, and vestments crusted with embroidery of pearls, and the city was a fire-swept wreck. We are richer than we could have hoped. There will be joy in Tortuga when we come. Every man a hero. We shall have a mad riot of a time. La Santa Roja is in Panama. Ah, God, then if I must, I must. But I fear I go to my death. It is a dreadful thing to be attempting. If this is my desire, I must, though I die. He called young Coeur de Gris to him. You have distinguished yourself in this fight, my friend. I have done what was necessary, sir. But you fought finely. I saw you when we engaged. Now I have made you my lieutenant in the field, my second in command. You are brave, you are sagacious, and you are my friend. I can trust you, and who among my men will bear this trust, if it be worth his while to fail? It is a great honor, sir. I will pay you surely with my fidelity. My mother will be very pleased. Yes, said Captain Morgan, you are a young fool, and that is a virtue in this business as long as one has a leader. Now the men are straining to get back that they may spend their money. If it were possible, they would be pushing the ships to hurry them. What will you do with your money, Coeur de Gris? Why, I shall send half to my mother. The remaining sum I shall divide in two. Part one shall put away, and on the other I expect to be drunk for a few days, or perhaps a week. It is good to be drunk after fighting. Drunkenness has never been a pleasure to me, the captain said. It makes me very sad, but I have a new venture turning in my brain. Coeur de Gris, what is the richest city of the Western world? What place has been immune from the slightest gesture of the Brotherhood? Where might we all make millions? But, sir, you do not think. Surely you cannot consider it possible to take. I will take Panama, even the cup of gold. How may you do this thing? The city is strongly guarded with walls and troops, and the way across the isthmus is nigh impassable but for the burro trail. How will you do this thing? I must take Panama. I must capture the cup of gold. The captain's jaw set fiercely. Now Coeur de Gris was smiling quietly. Why do you grin at me? Demanded Captain Morgan. I was thinking of a chance remark I made a little time ago that Panama was like to go the way of Troy town. Ah, this nameless woman is in your mind. Dismiss her. It may be there exists no such woman. But then, sir, we are rich enough of this last spoil. It would be no evil thing to grow richer. I am tired of plundering. I would rest securely. Coeur de Gris hesitated a time while his eyes were covered with a soft veil. I am thinking, sir, that when we come to Panama, every man will be at his friend's throat over the red saint. Oh, you may trust me to keep order among my men, strict order, though I hang half of them to do it. A while ago I sent word to Panama that I would go there, but I did it as a joke, and I wonder now whether they have been fortifying themselves. Perhaps they, too, thought it a joke. Go now, Coeur de Gris, and speak to no man of this. I make you my ambassador. Let the men throw their gold away. Encourage gambling, here, now, on the ship. Give them an example at the taverns, an expensive example. Then they will be driven to go out with me. I must have an army this time, my friend, and even then we may all die. Perhaps that is the chief joy of life, to risk it. Do my work well, Coeur de Gris, and it may be one day you will be richer than you can think. Young Coeur de Gris stood musing by the mast. Our captain, our cold captain, has been bitten by this great nebulous rumoring. How strange this pattern is. It is as though the red saint had been stolen from my arms. My dream is violated. I wonder, when they know, if every man will carry this feeling of a bitter loss, will hate the captain for stealing his desire. End of Chapter 3, Section 4.